Some people think everyone deserves another shot, even famous people who make mistakes. Celebrities face a lot of pressure in the public eye, but they can still change for the better. Nobody's perfect, not even rich and famous folks. Sometimes celebrities go through tough times but manage to bounce back. Surprisingly, some even became more successful after a scandal. Here are the celebrities who turned their troubled past into success. Drew Barrymore. The media attacked Drew Barrymore, a celebrity who was popular in the 90s, with a lot of controversy. Regardless of the fact that she was called America's sweetheart, her teenage years were a real struggle. She tried drugs and at the end she was in a rehab center. This caused her difficulty in finding acting jobs, as she was shunned by the industry because of her tarnished image. In one interview, Barrymore said she struggled back into the movie business through ambition and anger. Her giant comeback finally happened with the 1998 movie The Wedding Singer. Presently, she is the lead actress in the Netflix show called The Santa Clarita Diet. Barrymore definitely has made a career comeback. Jennifer Lawrence. In fact, some of the fans might be surprised to discover that Jennifer Lawrence also had been a victim of public scandal that quickly turned into a social media firestorm. A hacker disseminated private and quite personal pictures of her. Lawrence, in fact, did not hide at all. She directly faced the hacker, saying that it was not his right to share those pictures. Her reaction was an empowering and feminist one, which was an important reminder to women that they're the bosses of their bodies. However, the scandal may have had some impact on her career. She's best known for her role as Mystique in the X-Men movie series, proving that success is the best revenge against haters. Kobe Bryant. Kobe was a legend in the basketball world, and he was one of the greatest players ever, but his career took a blow in 2003. A hotel employee from Colorado charged him with having an unwanted encounter. Although the accusation was made, Bryant publicly apologized, and some accepted his apology. It's even more upsetting that some famous scandals, where Bill Cosby's case is an example, are forgotten with time. In spite of that, he still managed to make a name for himself in the basketball world. In 2015, the NBA commissioner, referring to him as one of the greatest players in the game ever, highlighted him. Bryant had many Olympic gold medals to his name and was instrumental in the Lakers winning most of their championships. It's mysterious why some people seem to move on from their past mistakes while others who face harsher consequences do not. Vanessa Williams. In 1983, Vanessa Williams shattered the stereotypes by becoming the first black woman to win the Miss America crown. She was a role model of hope for young girls of color who were encouraged to pursue their aspirations. In spite of her victory, she had to confront a situation when a magazine printed an insulting article about her and the crown was removed from her. Yet Williams did not allow the incident to make her feel inferior. She continued to have a music career that was very successful, winning 11 Grammys and having several hits on the Billboard charts. Now she's a famous TV actress whose most known role is in The Librarians. Through Williams' narration, we are reminded that despite the challenges, there's always a possibility for the stars to come out and prevail. Tim Allen. Even celebrities who seem to have everything have their own rough teenage years. While the average teenager may have to deal with the consequences of their rebellious actions, celebrities seem to be punished more. Several celebrities have made a mess of their spotless reputation by making ludicrous errors. In Hollywood, it's tough to bounce back unless you're willing to put in a lot of hard work to make up for those blunders. Surprisingly, even Tim Allen, the comedian, faced difficulties during his teenage period. He did make a lot of errors, and one of them almost damaged his career even before it began. In 1978, he got into a big problem with the law because he was found in possession of an illegal substance, the kind of white powdery one. It was a public and very embarrassing one, which I will never forget. However, Allen was fortunate enough to change his life around later on, and this is his claim to fame now, as he's known for sitcoms such as Last Man Standing and the classic Home Improvement. This implies that you can be young or old, however it doesn't matter. Change is possible at any time. Chris Brown. As Chris Brown entered the music industry, many people hoped that he would be able to attain the level of success as Michael Jackson. He was very handsome, he knew how to dance, and he was really flirtatious with girls. However, by 2009, the situation drastically changed when it was reported that he assaulted his then-girlfriend Rihanna. Since then, Brown has had a lot of problems, with one of them being a French girl who's claiming Brown and his friends beat her up. He's constantly finding himself in court for these reasons. However, despite all that, he makes great music. Some of us don't like what he has been done, but we wish him good luck in the future. Kesha. It seems incredible that even popular artists like Kesha had problems in their career too. The scandal that was haunting the pop star for years. She was accused of being difficult to work with, and she filed a case against her record producer, Dr. Luke. However, Kesha was signed to a 5-year contract with her label, which resulted in the inability to release any new music. By 2017, however, she had made a comeback with her album Rainbow. Not only was it a big success that fans had been waiting for, but it was also a powerful response to the difficulties she faced with her producer. The album was undoubtedly her most successful one at that moment because it was so honest and emotional that it became identifiable with the fans. Despite the legal battle that still continues, Kesha surprisingly came back strong and did something many people didn't think she could do. We're hoping that she'll finally be able to get her voice back after winning her case against her producer. Tiger Woods. Even when the next scandal is over, it'll seem like Tiger Woods still hasn't learned his lesson. There are those who just need more than one wake-up call to realize how their actions impact others. Not only did Woods overcome the cheating scandal to get back into the spotlight, but he also made the police records in 2017. He is like a pro in dealing with the bad publicity, and he can do this by making fans focus on his achievements rather than the negative acts. The guy is a real pro at escaping sticky situations and still being a hero in the eyes of the world of sports. The fact that is unbeatable is the fact that he can handle the media and plays on the field. Will Smith. As with other stars, our youth years are tough and unclear. Even Will Smith, who is normally well-liked at all levels, had his own share of problems. Though a lot of people remember him as a warm and humorous person, he indeed had a fight with the law. Back in 1989, when Smith was still rapping, he got into a heated argument with a record promoter. Things escalated, and Smith's bodyguard ended up assaulting the promoter at Smith's instruction. Smith ended up spending a night in a jail in West Philadelphia with inmates asking for autographs all night long. If I were Will Smith, I'd want to forget about that scandal as much as possible, too. Reese Witherspoon. The same way Drew Barrymore was once called America's sweetheart for many years, this actress is known by the same name. However, her picture-perfect persona suffered a minor blow when she had a confrontation with the law. In a single moment, her reputation as the sweetest girl in school disappeared. I guess the fans were taken aback to know that Reese Witherspoon is not perfect after all, just like most people. It was in 2013 when the actress had the same problem. Her husband was charged with disorderly conduct since he was caught driving under the influence of alcohol. Although her behavior doesn't seem that surprising after you see video of the event, some fans and critics said things that were even worse. It was not so big a scandal, but you know how the internet can do a lot of magnification. It's possible that America could have given Witherspoon a little more leeway.